Croptoberfest season. I have a couple events coming up that you can register for. One has a Zoom option. I will put the links to those registrations below. If you don't have an advisor, I would be so blessed if you would pick me and get all your Croptoberfest goodies on my website. We today are gonna make a project recipe kit. I love the project recipe kits from Creative Memories. They are very simple. You know how I like to copy. A really nice cutting guide. You build 2 pages with some beautiful paper, and it really turned out really cute. So let's make these pages. Okay, so the Croptoberfest 2022 project recipe kit comes with a sheet of stickers, your cutting guide and instructions, 6 sheets of designer paper, 2 each of this blue squirrel with a red burgundy moth paper on the back, and then 2 of this wood grain with a blue vine swirl on the back, and then this green leaf with this plaid. And then you also get a sheet of white and a sheet of navy cardstock. So don't forget to sign up for one of my Croptoberfests coming up, either in person or Zoom. I'll have the links below. You do get one of these project recipe kits with your registration, but we're also going to be making some other projects with this collection. So if you wanted to buy extra, that's optional on the registration form. So let's build this kit. It's real simple. I love the directions in the project recipe kits. We're gonna cut these 4 pieces like this. So let's do that first. We need I'm gonna set this aside. We need the navy squirrels, one of those. We need the olive green leaves, one of those. We need the cranberry moths and one of the tree rings. And the others are going to be base papers for our layout. So just set those aside and let's cut the navy squirrels first. We need a 3" by 12. I love our 12" trimmer. It's the best thing ever. We need a 2" by 12. We need 2 1x12s. Remember, when you're cutting smaller than 1.5 inches, cut this way. So you have more paper to hold on to. It's way easier. So 2 1x12s. And then we need 2 1/2" by 12s. You're gonna cut all the paper first, and then you'll build. And we should have 4 inches left, which we do. So we're gonna turn it 90 degrees and cut at 4 inches twice, making 3 4x4" squares. Okay, so that's all our navy squirrel paper cut up. I guess I can just leave it right there. Then we have the olive green leaves paper. And it does say to cut this horizontal line first. So we're gonna cut at 9.5 first. I love this expandable ruler with the little legs, so it's one flat surface. 9.5. And then this 9.5" piece, we're gonna turn 90 degrees, and we need a 1" piece. And then of course the rest will be 11". So that's that. That piece is done. With the remainder of this, we need a 10" by 1/2 inch. So we'll just cut a 1/2 inch and turn it and cut it at 10. So that's a 10 by 1/2. This piece set aside. There is a project with what's left over from your project recipe kit, so don't throw your trash away, even these little pieces. Then we need a 9 by 1/2, so we'll cut a 1/2 again and then turn it 90 degrees and cut it at 9. Again, don't throw your trash away. This little piece is gonna be used later for a different project. And then this piece, they want us to tear it in half. So what I'm gonna do is take my ruler, my 0 centering ruler, line it up somewhere near the half. It doesn't have to be perfect. And I'm just gonna tear as best I can. Just like that. Perfect. Okay, then we'll set those aside. And we're gonna cut the cranberry next. The piece is all curly now. Cranberry, we need a 3-inch piece. And we're gonna turn it 90 degrees and cut 2 inches off of it. So we'll have a 2x3 and a 10x3. Then we're gonna cut another 3-inch piece. And this 12x6 piece doesn't need to be cut. On this 10x3, we are going to cut 3 circles with the inside of the medium circle, 2 with the red blade and 1 with the blue blade. So medium circle, we're gonna keep we're gonna conserve as much paper as possible because remember the rest of this we're gonna use on another project. We're gonna cut 2 red inside medium. If you don't have the custom cutting system, it is definitely a must-have for circles, rectangles. We also have a gemstone pattern with hearts and rectangles and stuff. And then 1 with the blue blade. And we're just gonna save the remainder of this piece for our last other little project. And these can go to the side. And then last piece we're gonna cut is the tree rings. And we're gonna cut an 8.5-inch square. (8.5 inch). Set that aside for the moment. There's our 8.5-inch square. On this piece, we need 2. This should be 3.5. What we need it to turn it 90 degrees and cut at 5 3/4 twice. Save this little piece. Okay, and then on this final piece, the first thing we're gonna do is cut a circle. We need the inside of the large circle with the red blade. Inside large red. And we're gonna, again, conserve paper. The other thing, if you've owned the custom cutting system for a long time, I highly recommend getting your blades replaced. I just replaced mine and it has made a huge difference. Then we're gonna cut this at 4 1/4. Again, save this piece. And we need a 4 1/4 by 1. So I turned it 90 degrees. We need another 4 1/4 by 1. We need a 4 1/4 by 3/4. So this is where it gets hard when there's hardly any paper to hold on to. So I usually push down on my guide. That way my paper doesn't move. And that should be another 3/4. It is. Perfect. So all our cutting is done. So now we just build. So spread 1 looks like this. And it tells you we need a navy for the left and the plaid for the right side. I'm gonna set my cut pieces aside in piles. embellishing wise, you're just gonna totally copy what they've done. They put a little leaf here with the squirrel. And the squirrel has a little acorn, which I'm gonna use foam squares on for some added dimension. Isn't he cute? And then on this side, I have this lovely log, split log, I don't know what that's called. The word is escaping me. Another moth. I guess you could call those butterflies. Pretty sure they're moths though. Some more leaves. Just breathe. And I'm gonna use foam squares on another acorn. And that one is complete. So now we can move on to layout 2. Here's the spread for it. It looks pretty simple. For the base of this one, white on the right. This guy goes here. Now, we're gonna make some little mushrooms and some flags. So, the first thing we have to do is cut these circles in half. You know what? I have a trick for you. This lovely trimmer, if you sink your circle up into the well, it will cut them right in half. And then you have to trim a little where the blade doesn't go, but perfect half circles, as long as you sink it up in that little well. The bigger the circle, the more it cuts. There we go. There's your tip for today. Okay, then we're going to layer half of T, which T was this one, and 1/2 of Q2, which was the bigger red one, to make the big mushroom. Oh, and we're gonna round the corners. So get your corner rounder out and round all the corners of your circles. Oh, that one didn't round as well as I wanted it to. Let's round those to start with. And piece U for a stem. 1-inch piece. Just like so. And we'll trim it off. Then for the small mushroom, we're gonna layer the reverse of Q2 and 1/2 of Q3. So let's corner round these. And same thing, but we're gonna use W this time, which is different size. And you can write on pencil, like all the different letters, because all the pieces have letters, so you don't get lost. So if you wanted to, you could, as you're cutting, mark each piece. And then the rest, these other two, we're gonna make flags out of. So the way I make flags is I just fold it, I don't crease it, and I touch the two corners together, and I cut from the open end at the corners and I cut up. So you fold the two corners together, don't crease, and cut from the open end where the two corners meet up. Save this piece. We might use that. We actually will use that. And then we tape these down and they go on this other side. Oh, and save this one too. So we're gonna put this one about here, and you might have to peel these back up. I might make this a little shorter. We'll just tape it down and then cut it. So if you attend a Croptoberfest event, you'll see a project, hopefully, if your advisor knows about it, you'll see a project with all the scraps. Okay, now we just need to embellish. So I'm just copying again what they have. Follow your soul, it knows the way. I think I'm gonna pop it up. Okay, and then that's it for that. So this is ready for 3 pictures, 5 3/4 by 3 3/4. And like I said, these are 3 3/4 inch squared. Them using the entire sticker sheet. So this is exciting. I love using everything up so I don't have anything to store. Oh, there's one more moth on here I need to find a place for. The sticker sheet is gone. And look, this is all you have left of the paper. Isn't that exciting? 2 layouts and nothing but that is left. And you can totally throw these away if you don't want to do the extra project. Okay, so like I said, I have 2 events scheduled. One has a Zoom option. All of these products are on my website. If you don't have an advisor, please shop with me and look for my smiling face at checkout. I would love for you to join us via Zoom or in person at either of my events. We have more projects lined up with the great products that Creative Memories has put out for Croptoberfest. And thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, share with your friends. I hope to see you all soon. Head over to my Facebook page for my schedule of events. And like I said, I will link the registrations for Croptoberfest below. Thanks for watching.